Leo, gang, gang. Yes, I'm Leo. And this is your past, present, future reading. Today's January 17th. Searching for the energy for Leos. Thank you for your likes, comments, and subscriptions to the channel. Martin Luther King Day special on personal readings. Short turnaround time, like an hour wait. I'll put the information in the description box. These messages are general. Obviously, it might resonate for only a specific person, but we just invite love and positivity here and the honest to God truth. Leo, our mission is to shed light on all things, to create light out of darkness. That is the Leo way. But I'm getting the sense intuitively that Leo at this time might be experiencing some inner pain. Not the kind of pain that you can necessarily see. A little bit of physical discomfort, perhaps. Leo might be braving it out. Because, when someone's holding you in contempt or when you feel dejected, my sweet, sweet Leo, it does tend to show up for us physically rather than emotionally. We are endlessly optimistic and, every day is an opportunity, but when we don't have that love, that adoration, it does kind of feel painful and should make you a little sickly at the time, a little, achy, a little tired. Okay. Yeah. Don't worry, because once we start, you can't stop us. Showing up strong in your reading, Leo. Okay, this is Leo's reading for sure. So in your past, some things have changed, and you might have orchestrated these changes. The Tower in the reverse says that it's something's definitely gone topsy-turvy, switched around. It's a surprise, a shock, but you probably were expecting this anyway, Leo, in the past. You were expecting the change. You knew things were going to get a little rough before it got any easier. But you had to do what you had to do for yourself. Put yourself first, choose yourself. Also, believe in yourself, have courage, have faith, have strength. Strength card here. Believing in yourself, letting you know, I can do this by myself. I can, everybody that might have been around, you could have kept them on, but you would have been doing a lot more work to hold them up than making progress for yourself. Might have been just experiencing some fear of, losing your support system, because most people really do believe that the Leo doesn't need so much support. They call it, we're just self-centered, we like the spotlight, but we can judge our own performance by the crowd's reaction. So I'm seeing that here in the present, you have the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a time where you're clear mentally. You understand what's what. You set it in this position. This is how you You know it was going to come out like this. This is going to be your situation. You know what you have to do. You know what responsibilities are yours. And you're not confused. It's not even an emotional type of things. It just makes sense at this time for you to be responsible for yourself. You know, take stock of what you bring to the table besides just being an object of um, someone's affection. You know, I always say, like, people say, oh, you're so sexy. Like, anybody can do sexy, you know. Not quite the way the Leo can, but nonetheless, the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles in reverse is just saying to me that you are not really putting yourself out there at this time. You're more in your head, in your thoughts at this time, Leo. Women are showing up strongly in your reading, so you might be just trying to connect with your own feminine energy. And, you know, sharing your energy with, you know, some women around you might be affecting you also. Um, or you might be just taking on another energy as far as, you know, out of the Queen of Wands energy, which is, you know, friendly and direct and reliable, more into the Queen of Swords energy, which is a little bit more solitary. Um, and then with this Five of Pentacles, I mean, Five of Pentacles is obviously the feeling of lack, taking stock, and the beginning of change. So you're well within the change now. You're walking the path, and you might be feeling a bit alone, which definitely does give the Leo a little bit of that icky sense that, you know, they're tired, dejected kind of attitude, a little lazy, you know. In your future, you have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Sun in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting the sense that people aren't seeing or feeling from you the opportunity for, you know, new love, or you're not your normal happy-go-lucky self. You're not as optimistic in the near future. Just really kind of in your thoughts and really intellectualizing everything else. You know, you're not willing to, just not in a very loving type of energy. It might just be winter blues for sure. You might even be losing faith in the idea of a partnership, wondering if partnerships are worth it, or if it's better to just be alone. Don't be too hasty. It might, you know, the things, your thoughts become your actions, Leo. And in this case, when it comes to believing in hope for the future, you can have it. You might at times feel like it's just make believe, it doesn't really exist, because you can't count on anybody at this point. So how can it possibly be that I can go from honestly having enough proof that people and relationships are fleeting and flighty, and get into that Ten of Pentacles If you had to get there by yourself, why do you have to get there by yourself? And then there's supposed to be some magical love and family there. But I think what would happen, Leo, is if you keep believing, you know, if you are able to build yourself up, build your own confidence, maintain your independence, you do get that sense of friendly optimism again. And you will see eventually they might not have been in the package that you were thinking they were supposed to come in. It might not look like the Two of Cups, it might not look like the Lovers, but there are people there that do care about you and have the loyalty that you give so easily. They do feel the same way. They might not be showing it with, all of the gusto that a Leo does, but they'll be around when the winner is announced. You'll be glad to know, you know? Okay, here you guys are, because you're never gonna really feel great about having the 8-room mansion on the hill and the two dogs and the big courtyard and the most popular store in town if you don't have anyone really to share that with. Leo needs that person, those people around. They don't just do it for themselves, it's for us. So there will be an us. There will be an us, but the times when we're required to polish ourselves may seem lonely. They may seem cold and hard, but don't hold on to the pain and the suffering, and don't lose hope. Okay, don't lose that optimism that is for the Leo, because every Leo has some unique creative thing. So from this pain, we do hope to see the Leo come up with something magical. Okay.